Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay. Are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today in civic education, we're going to be looking at human rights. Okay? Our topic for today in civic education is on human rights. So are we ready for the lesson? In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at human rights and limitation of human rights. Okay? But first, let's know the meaning of human rights. Are we ready? Human rights refer to the fundamental rights and freedoms that every individual is entitled to, irrespective of their nationality, ethnicity, gender, religion, or any other status. Okay? Do you understand? These rights are considered inherent to all human beings and are often regarded as universal. Do you understand? Human rights are basic freedoms and protections that everyone should have, no matter who they are. These rights include the right to life, right to freedom, safety. Okay? They are universal and meant to ensure that everyone is treated with dignity and equality. Do you understand? Now let's look at some of these human rights, and we mentioned them earlier. Okay? We have right to life. Every person has the inherent right to live, and no one should be arbitrarily deprived of their life. Okay? Everyone has the right to live. Do you understand? The right to be protected from unlawful killing, such as freedom from extrajudicial executions or genocide. We also have freedom from torture. Individuals have the right to be free from any form of cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. No one should be treated cruelly. You understand? Protection against any form of physical or mental torture, such as cruel treatment or punishment during detention. Right to liberty and security. Everyone has the right to liberty and security of person, meaning protection against arbitrary arrest or detention. Okay? Do you understand that? You should be free and protected from unfair arrest or detention. That is what this means, okay? Being free from arbitrary arrest or detention without a fair legal process. Freedom of expression. People have the right to express their thoughts, opinions, and ideas freely without interference. You can share your thoughts and ideas without fear, okay? The ability to express opinions through writing, speaking, or other forms of communication without fear of any punishment. Right to education. Every individual has the right to education, which should be accessible and available to all on an equal basis. Okay? Everyone has the right to go to school and learn. That is your right. Access to schools and learning opportunities for all, regardless of backgrounds or socio-economic status. Do you understand? All these are human rights. Right to life, freedom from torture, right to liberty and security, freedom of expression, right to education, okay? All these are rights. Right to work. Everyone has the right to work in just and favorable conditions and to enjoy just and favorable remuneration. Okay? Do you understand? You have the right to work in good conditions and get fair pay. That is right to work, okay? Fair employment conditions and wages. Protection against forced labor or unfair treatment at workplace. Freedom from discrimination, another right, okay? All individuals are entitled to equal protection against any discrimination based on race, color, sex, religion, or other factors, okay? No one should be treated unfairly based on things like race, gender, or religion. Do you understand? Equal treatment and opportunities for everyone, regardless of race, gender, religion, or other characteristics. Right to health. Everyone has the right to enjoy the highest attainable standard of physical and mental health. Do you understand? Everyone should have access to good physical and mental health, okay? Do you understand that? Access to healthcare services, sanitation, and a healthy environment to promote physical and mental well-being. Okay? Freedom of religion. Individuals have the right to practice, observe, and manifest their religion or beliefs without interference. You can practice your religion without interference, okay? That is what it means. The right to practice, change, or share one's religious beliefs without discrimination or interference. Right to privacy. Everyone has the right to respect for their private and family life, home, and correspondence, okay? Your private and family life should be respected. Do you understand? Protection from unwarranted intrusion into personal matters. So all these are human rights, okay? Right to work, freedom from discrimination, right to health, freedom of religion, right to privacy. They are all human rights, okay? Do you understand? There are more. Now let's look at limitation of human rights. Limitations on human rights often exist to balance individual freedoms with well-being and safety of society as a whole, okay? So here are some limitations. Public order and safety. Rights may be restricted to maintain public order and protect the safety of citizens, especially in times of emergency or crisis, okay? Do you understand? Sometimes rights are restricted to keep things orderly and protect people. Okay? During a large public event, authorities might limit the right to assemble closely to prevent chaos and ensure everyone's safety. Something that can also limit human rights, national security. Governments may limit certain rights to safeguard national security, such as restricting freedom of speech to prevent the spread of classified information. Okay? In certain situations, like emergencies, rights may be limited to safeguard the country. Do you understand? In times of war or serious threats, certain information might be restricted to protect country from harm. Okay? Health and morality. Restrictions may be imposed to protect public health or morality, such as limitations on certain substances or activities that are deemed harmful. Okay, do you understand? Limits exist to protect public health or what's considered morally acceptable, okay? Laws against selling harmful drugs, harmful substance to minors aim to protect their well-being and uphold moral standards. Rights of others. To prevent harm or infringement on the rights of others, certain actions or expressions may be restricted. Okay? Actions may be restricted to prevent harm or violations of others' rights. Restricting someone from spreading false information about a person to prevent harm to their reputation. So these are limitations of human rights, okay? Legal process. Rights can be limited through legal procedures such as restricting liberty through lawful arrest or imprisonment following due process. Okay? Do you understand? Rights can be limited through proper legal procedures like arrest with fair treatment. If someone is suspected of a crime, their freedom may be restricted through arrest, but proper legal procedures must be followed. Do you understand? Defamation and hate speech. Limits on freedom of expression may be applied to prevent defamation, hate speech, or speech that incites violence. Okay? Laws may limit speech that encourages violence or discriminates against a particular group to protect people from harm. Privacy invasion for security reasons. Surveillance or searches may be conducted to ensure security, even if it involves some intrusion on personal privacy. Okay? Surveillance cameras in public spaces may be used to enhance security, even though it involves some intrusion into people's privacy. Do you understand? So these are limitations of human rights. Balancing these limitations is crucial to ensuring a harmonious society while respecting individual rights. However, the challenge lies in preventing abuses and ensuring that restrictions are necessary and in line with international human rights standards. Okay? Do you understand? Finding the right balance is important to ensure a fair and safe society while respecting individuals' rights. So today's lesson on human rights, we understood everything we talked about, right? We looked at some human rights and limitation of human rights. So we understood everything we talked about. Okay, good. So I'm sure we're going to be able to do our assignment, right? Okay, that is good.